Lastly, we'll talk about growth. The cephalocadal trend is where the postnatal growth from conception to 5 months is when the head grows more than the body. All right, so if you notice, if you've ever noticed like young babies, their head tends to be bigger than their body, and and that's what this is called. You know, your brain's the most important part of your body, so that tends to grow, before the rest of your body does, and your head is going to be full grown before the rest of your body, as you develop in the years to come. The other trend is the proxima distal trend. This is where growth comes from the center of the body outward. So when we talk about prenatal development, like we just talked about how develops the head, chest, trunk first, then the arms and legs. All right, so like the center, so what this is saying is the center of your body develops first and then outward. Um, and so I mentioned that earlier when we were talking about, the prenatal growth. So if you take like an ultrasound from, let's say like 10 or 11 weeks, a lot of times, you'll see the trunk and the head, but you might only have stubs for like the hands and the feet because it hasn't fully developed yet. And also with this trend, we have motor development, and this was like the last slide, where first a baby will learn to control their head, and then their chest, and then their trunks before arms and legs. So an example of this is how a baby can hold their head up before they can walk, right? And so we were just talking about this with rolling over, holding your head up, crawling, walking, things like that. So those are the two trends that you need to know.